So we're going to get back into it. I purposely opened up and left 2048 on the opening screen just to see my reaction if it doesn't go back to the last game. So let's see what happens. Hopefully it will. I'm sure it will. Slowly, slowly. Fuck. What a piece of shit. Okay, I guess we're starting from the start again. I don't know how to stop that from happening. Damn. Alright, let's go. Maybe I just can't open BlueStacks. Can't close BlueStacks completely. I have to leave it open all the time, which would be a bummer. I'm gonna have to test that out. Oh man. No. Okay, so I was looking at some other channels where people play 2048. Some of them were like AI channels. Well, people wrote a program to like have to solve it, to play as long as possible. And you know what I've been talking about, my strategy, just made me realize that it's such a small part of play space for this game that I shouldn't. I don't know. I don't think I should restrict myself to certain ways of playing. Man, I don't even know what to do because there was I saw one of them. Forgot what the guy's name was. Is Chinese guy. His last name started with Q, I think. Whose program got the 32,768 tile, which is like holy hell. Not much I can really say about that, but the play was just so alien. Like, I was completely unsatisfied with many of the choices that it made, but it seemed to work. And I watched it up until it got the 16,000 tile, which is the one that I'm trying to get here. And it was like in a flash. And then watched it get the 32,768 tile, and then fail towards the end. At the same difficulty level as 32,768 once more. When it was going for 32 and 16 at the same time. So, having looked at its play, what I can gather is that rather than snaking, it builds up a zone in one corner. So, like in this case, it would have the larger numbers, rather than being going along just one line on the side there, it would be building them up, for example, in a square or in an L shape, at the top left, for example, not necessarily in that exact corner, and then filling up the 3x3 around it, etc., etc. And the way it does that is by utilizing the lines which can't move because they're filled up with all different ones to go backwards. So that would be equivalent to, for example, if the top line was completely filled up with tiles, then it might move to the right, which is completely alien concept to me. I couldn't do that where I am right now. So I guess that what that taught me, just watching it, is that I need to watch out for the possibilities of using lines that are like filled up in order to yeah, actuate potentialities. Yeah, just give me more options, I guess. I wish that DX Story had a push to mute button. I really do. So obviously I'm still got a cold here. Yeah. Well, it's a pretty. I can't see the sky from my window. The big house in the way. But I think it's a little bit overcast. Probably going to be going out later. I'm just recording this in the morning. I've been really on a bent of these videos, recording. They're super fun. Like just rambling about bullshit to nobody at this point. I saw, I think, my first video got like one view that wasn't me like looking at it. So obviously somebody found it. So hey to that first viewer if he comes back, he or she comes back, which I doubt very much. But yeah, so officially someone has seen my stuff. I don't know how much of it, but yeah, I don't know like how actively I'm going to seek out new viewers though. Like at this point, it's probably more about me like getting to grips with like what I'm doing here, what I want out of this whole activity. Yeah, I don't know. Like to be honest, I'm in a kind of strange place in my life, where yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of things, I'm not kind of allowing myself to perform well. Excuse me, hold on a second. I don't want this to get into like a super depressing or whatever, but yeah, like I'm kind of spinning my wheels in my life at the moment, and yeah, it's not good at all. I need to change something, so yeah, we'll make it, I'm sure. Okay, well, a little bit about me. The reason that I chose the name Hidonori is well, I speak Japanese. I studied it at uni. I am currently actually. I went back to uni for various reasons. Um, not to like get any amazing qualifications like studying Japanese language, and I already can speak it. It's more the fact that I want to get a visa to work in Japan, and in order to do that, I need to have graduated from university. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just being a pussy and not fully committing to whatever choice that I've made, and yeah, just shit's not really working in my life at the moment. But I don't know, what can I say? So yeah, like I really want to avoid talking about shit like that. It's just a depression parade, and it's not going to be fun for you guys. Yeah, that's part of my story at least. So one of the YouTube channels that I really I don't know, admire. Yeah, I do admire. I've been watching for a while, and yeah, you could say it's my daily kind of ablutions is watching certain channels and some of their new videos. One of the channels is well, probably where I got the name. I will tell you the place that I got the name, the idea for Road to something something. as the title is from channel Milby, like Milbyful. So I'll add a link to that somewhere down the bottom. That's the thing that YouTubers do, right? They link people. And yeah, like his style of let's plays is really kind of laid back and hilarious. And I love the references, like lots of pop culture references, because a lot of people are pop culture, experts and whatever. I love my movies. Milby does too, apparently. Yeah, so it's just an all-round relaxing channel to watch. Very entertaining, and he's part of the Mindcrack group of YouTube gamers. And yeah, the other one that I regularly watch is also from Minecraft is Good LP, Good Boulder Fist. Yeah, he's also got a really kind of no nonsense, he's a very switched on guy, as far as I can tell from the videos, and very entertaining. Like not too afraid to get into like the like off-color jokes, which I love. And yeah, just all around entertaining, switched on guy that is entertaining and switched on, and I love to watch his videos. So yeah, shout out to Milby and Good, I guess. Thanks for providing me personally, and I know lots and lots of people with many hours of entertainment. And someone who's watching this channel, I really recommend to go off and have a look at them. It's not puzzles; it's more your traditional games, whatever that means. But yeah, great stuff. Excuse me. So I know while I'm in the city today, I might have a quick look around for microphones, see if I can do something about. I know that my button pressing, yeah, I'm gonna kind of force you to notice it now. Buttons pressing like that. Yeah. So what to talk about? Not a lot going on in my life. Oh, so sad. Well, so I did say I went out for a drink on the first video that was where I just come back from. So and like I've been hacking and coughing today as well. So obviously my voice is not perfect. But that one as well. There's this really interesting kind of bar, not really a bar. It's a sushi shop, which is very surreal, I guess, if you're not familiar with the concept. But in my city, there's a sushi bar that has a bottle shop in the back that sells, obviously bottle shop price alcohol, and you can just sit around in the sushi place. It's Korean run, and drink your alcohol, and it's very very popular with especially like travelers, and I guess like a lot of people, like more people these days. Yeah, so I was there with some friends I had met a couple of weeks previously. So one of our ex-share mates here, yeah, I live with mostly Japan. Oh, there's the 2048. You know what? I think I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to go for the 4096 because I feel cheated. I know how fast I've been running, probably not that fast, but and this might be a bit of a longer video, so yeah, kind of a spur of the moment decision there. seat of the pants. Maybe good. Yeah. So yeah, this sushi place very kind of famous for what it does. I guess if you're in my circles, similar circles to me, you know about that. So the people I went with, I was introduced to by one of our ex-share mates here, Japanese girl. We went out with yeah, a couple of weeks ago, and she had it was super entertaining. Whatever they were talking about, I don't think I should say everything on on the internet. Nothing major. It's like she just recently got a boyfriend, Aussie guy who I haven't met yet. And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this story. It's really actually not much happens in this story. Yeah, so she brought a friend of hers who used to stay in the same share house when they were both living in Sydney. So the girl who just got a boyfriend is who I'm talking about now, and another Japanese girl. And one of them had to go back for a family emergency. But when she came back, decided to come stay with her ex-share mate in a different city. Obviously, it's nice to kind of know someone in like where you want to go if you're traveling. It makes things a hell of a lot simpler, like transitions and whatever. So yeah, she and I were like, we kind of hit it off about music. Like, I know a few Japanese bands, and one of them, like, as soon as I mentioned them, she was like, "Oh, what did you just say?" It was like her favorite band. The band's name is Shinsei Kamatte-chan, and they're very famous for being like really fucking crazy, just insane musicians, like a la Sex Pistols, I guess you could say. They're like really punk, but not in their music style, just in their just approach to life, I guess. Like the main guy is really kind of gender fluid guy, and just screams a lot, and it's kind of quite abrasive music, especially for Japanese music. It's very abrasive, but I really respect, because the Japanese independent music scene is like, I don't know, it's like it just doesn't have a soul a lot of the time, which is a really terrible thing to say. There are a lot of good bands, I'll say that, but I don't know, it's like the career consciousness and demographic consciousness is so strong among like young people. They don't want to waste their time making music for themselves as much as that's what you do like when you're in university. And if you want to really be a musician, you have to consider like how to sell out, which is there are arguments for and against that, of course, like everything, but it doesn't really tend itself to great original music, thing like music that people can get like super passionate about, or at least, well, yeah. Anyway, this girl was very passionate about Shinsei Kamatte-chan, who I believe does that like really well. Again, like I say, really psycho music, but I can't say proud. That's kind of strange thing to say, to be proud of someone you don't know, right? But I'm like really happy that they exist in the Japanese music scene. Maybe in a sense there it's similar to what um, the High-Lows were doing in the late 80s, but not the same because at least the High-Lows made palatable music, if you can put it like that. Shinsei Kamatte-chan are like completely out there, and I do believe, well, according to her, they have been on TV recently, and I think one of the famous things about the High-Lows, which is a really famous punk band from the 80s, basically, Japanese punk band, who were just like an absolute cultural phenomenon. One of their songs, Linda Linda, is like there was a movie based on just some kids that wanted to form a band, and I think they were like playing like Blue Hearts like cover songs or something. They're just a cultural phenomenon even now. Um, and apparently when they were on TV, way back, they were also pretty insane as well. Like the way that they treated the camera. I don't know, like I don't think I ever saw it properly, but yeah. But apparently Shinsei Kamatte-chan was on TV a little while ago, which was surprising to me. I didn't think they would have ever gotten that far, but yeah, and they're just really crude or something. Like I think they must have pissed off some producers or whatever, so that they are never going on TV again on that channel again or something. So that's that. But they got famous through Nico Video anyway, which is like Japanese YouTube, I guess you could say, kind of like YouTube or Dailymotion. That was where they like grew their original fan base. So to be honest, I don't think they really need traditional media that much. And like I was saying to her, it's like music is universal. You don't need to have a big company behind you in order to produce authentic music, successful music. Sure, you need to be worldly, in a sense, but just to make good music, you don't need all that. And it's kind of a red herring, I feel, to need to go for record deals and whatever. Like if you're worried about shit, pressing the button without realizing it. If you're worried about if you can make money or something off it, I guess don't make money off it. Like just do it as a hobby. But I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm probably not in a position to say such things. Yeah. What's going on here? Are we okay? Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, this game should start to get a little bit more difficult once I get the 512, I guess. So maybe let's focus a little bit on what's going on here. You can already kind of feel it filling it up. Getting constipated. It's just that feeling rising up in you. God, what am I talking? Yeah. Here we go. So yeah, like I know that this has gone on for this video is like really long already, but I'm not going to stop it until I get 4096 or I die. So that's that. Yeah. So yeah, no music, movies, art, novels. Novels not so much. I have actually, I did go on a bit of a sci-fi uh, binge. No, I read a few sci-fi novels recently, more than I normally do, and that was very fun. Like I am a sci-fi fan from way back. Like when I was in high school, I think the first novel that I chose and read myself was Eon by Greg Bear. Way back. I was like 14 or no, probably even younger than that, like 12 or something. And I know I've always been kind of a science head, even though like I'm completely humanities now. Uh, so just the whole kind of hard sci-fi aspect of his writing, I really loved. You know, Greg Egan is an Aussie from Perth, and I'm originally from Perth. I don't live there now. And I just love his type of sci-fi. It's just, it seems like the kind of sci-fi that, people who are rigorously minded, not that I am anymore, obviously, you hear me talking, I sound like an idiot, but it's, Greg Egan's writing, is certainly for people who are very kind of, rigorously minded, um, hard sci-fi heads, I guess you could say, in a way. Okay, that's the last one, right? So I got to keep that 128 in the corner there. So I had a look at, what did I read? I read, what was it? Here's memory hole. Anathema. Anathema was awesome. I feel like they could have done even more with that novel though. Here I am griping. But yeah, it was just such a rich world that I feel like they could have done even more than they did. It's getting dangerous. It's hard to keep that second column completely full. Okay, this is good. This is good. Is it? Did we get it? There we go. Alright. So we will leave it there. Sci-fi. Yeah, more about that later, I guess. Oh, achievement unlocked. Great. What I was waiting for. I believe there is no achievement on getting the 8,192 block, which is kind of strange, It's possible to get. It's not actually impossible to get. And I will show you how not impossible it is to get in the next episode. Alright. Ciao, guys.